I'd like to give you a little family history if I could have that first slide up there on the screen there. This is the house that I grew up in, north central Pennsylvania. This is the house that I moved my parents out of just 5 or 6 years ago. This is the house that my parents lived in for 50 years, during which time they threw away nothing. I pulled up to the right side garage door. My dad's standing there, overwhelmed. He's an old man. He's got a pile of these. He says, "What do you want to do with these?" You don't recognize what these are, young people, students, but these are called slide carousels. Each one of those boxes has a round carousel in it with 100 photographic slides in it. This was a form of entertainment in North America for a couple generations before real media came around in your generation. But there were 2,000 slides spanning 20 years of my life, in no particular order. I said to my dad, "Put them in those boxes, send them to me in Minnesota where I live now. I will take care of them. I will be the keeper of the slides." Here's the truth. I didn't really want them. Because you see, I remembered our family slideshows when I was a kid. We had them every month, and I felt many of our slides were not high quality. It seemed to me a lot of our slides were not well cared for. I'd say, "Dad, why would you keep us? Look at that slide. Why don't just throw it away?" He'd say, "No, I like your mom and that little wedge there. I think she looks pretty." 1,300 of our slides had a flame coming from one side or the other. No idea how it got there, what the cause was. When the man sold my mom this camera, he said, "Lucille, you're going to love this camera. You can hardly take a bad picture." Then he took the camera, pointed it at my mom, and took the very first shot. Yeah, focus was sometimes a problem, though apparently not for my dad. My dad would look at this slide and he would say, "I love that shot. Your Aunt Audrey looks so cute in that sailor outfit, and your grandma in the middle, look at the smile on her face. She was feeling good there." So this, as you can see, is my mom on the left. I hope you're enjoying this, everyone. My teenage sister in the middle on the front porch, and to the right there, it's kind of embarrassing, but you can tell those are some relatives, by the fashions, those are some relatives visiting from Sweden. These are called double exposures. You children of the digital age have no idea the fun you're missing out on. We had a lot of these. This is one my big sister called Winter Dreams. Another artsy composition of my mom and dad floating in the trees above the car, beside the road, above the bike there. Yeah. Another shot of my big sister in her bathing suit doing handstands in somebody's snowfield. We're not sure whose that is. This is my grandma and grandpa on their couch in their living room there in Glacier National Park. I know it's funny, but I get emotional every time I look at this because it's the only one that I have of my grandpa bouncing me on his knee. Oh, this is a triple. I can't prove it to you because you don't know the people here, but I swear there are 3 couples in this photo who have never met. Oh, sorry, blank. The blanks would blind us because our pupils would be this big in the darkness, and then the brightness from the blanks would hit us, and they would constrict, and it hurt so bad, we would just yell, "Blank!" We couldn't help it. We just go, "Blank!" Try it once, everybody. Blank. Once again. Blank. Your turn. Blank. Blank. And here's our favorite double. This is Niagara Falls, sort of. It's a picture of me on the left, and to the right there, the giant naked ghost baby. And that guardrail's in a handy place, don't you think? The funny thing is, we have no idea who this little girl is. But she always got huge laughs in our family slideshow. Not from me, by the way. I didn't laugh. I didn't think she was funny. I thought she was creepy. Because she kept showing up in my slides. Yeah, she's not getting older, but she's getting bigger. Oh, and this is what happens when a slide gets too close to the projector bulb. It burns right through. But we couldn't throw that slide away, that damaged slide, because my little sister is in there. If we had 2,000 slides, 2/3 were my sister. 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 If you're under 50, that's a hairdryer. I love this slide. I used this one when she was 4 to convince her that when she was born, her foot was on backwards. So there was a pattern to our slide. So they went sister, focus, flaming, double, damaged. Ghost baby. Yeah, look closely. She's in there. And those of you who think this is disgusting and indecent, well, I would agree. We're not even looking at the baby now, are we? Well, thanks, everybody. Now you're just laughing at my family. Anybody remember Gary Larson from The Far Side? Anybody know those comics, the Far Side comics? Yeah, I think Gary knew my people. Can't be sure, but I'm looking at this, I'm thinking Gary knew. And here's the one I want you to see right there. There's a picture of my dad and myself. I was 14 the day this picture was taken, but we didn't take it because it's my birthday. We're getting ready to go to church. That's why we're dressed up. We took it because this is the morning that my dad and I realized we were the same height. Kind of a special father-son moment. It's also the morning we realized it was time for me to get a big boy tie. Yeah. But look at that man's face right there. I'm going to leave these slides. So that's my slideshow. Hope you enjoyed that, everybody. Yeah.